Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to start off the day with this Mercury Villager van. I made a mistake and need some help correcting it. So if there's anybody out there with a Mercury Villager that can help me out, I'd appreciate it. I removed the distributor and failed to make note of which way the rotor was pointing. So now that I have a replacement distributor, I don't know which one of the 14 notch locations it needs to be installed in. So the timing of the distributor is way off, and I need to figure out where that's supposed to be in order to fix it. Couldn't get in the van, so I decided to come over here and clean out my car, get it packed up for my next little trip. I'm planning a trip to the East Coast here in a day or two. Go visit my daughter, stop in Chicago, New York, New Jersey, a couple other places. So this is all the stuff I took out of there from my last trip, riding around with all this extra weight and junk. So I'm going to clean up the car. I'm going to start off by cleaning out my shop vac and then get the car cleaned out, vacuumed, and pack it up properly. I go in the shop vac, pick out valuable stuff, coins and things that I didn't mean to suck up in there. Clean the filter. It looks like time for me to buy a new filter, so I'll probably do that and another hose within the next week or two. I dumped the tub in the trash bag, knocked all the dirt I could off the filter into the trash bag. Got me some East Coast travel change. You know, they got a lot of tolls up there, so that'll get me started. And shook the filter out and rolled it down the sidewalk. The breeze will blow that away, but that's dirt off the filter. And I guess as long as I have good suction on the vacuum, really no reason to replace that filter, but I'll think about it. Let me go ahead and vacuum out the car. For some reason this door speaker's not working, so I'm going to pull that grill, pull that speaker, see what's going on there. And this vent is not set in right, so I'm going to go ahead and set this vent in. Not sure why it's not sitting in there right, but I'm going to do what I need to do to get that positioned properly. Simply forgot to plug the speaker in last time I had the door panel off. The vent that this plugs into had fallen down in the dash a little bit, not sure why, but I lifted it up and now the vent plugs into the dash nice and level. Next on the agenda is securing this piece of heat shield there. It's rubbing against my cat, making a bunch of noise. So I'm going to drive a couple of screws in it to secure it to that floorboard over there, since that anchor is rusted out. It's supposed to have a plastic anchor on it like this one, but all of that stuff is rusted out over there, so it doesn't have an anchor on it. So I'm just going to screw it against the floorboard with some sheetrock screws, and then I'll try to get back under here and put some rust proofing undercoating on it. The majority of my noise was coming from the catalytic converter rubbing the heat shield there, so I put a screw there and I put a screw there. Sometime within the next year or two, I'll see about getting some of this rust cut out and replaced where these heat shields attached. Back to finish up this warranty work, I'm going to pull the rotors, put some grease or anti-seize behind the rotors, between the rotors and the hubs, and hopefully that'll get rid of this horrible brake squeal this car has. Pulled the brake caliper off, pulled the pin out of the rotor, pulled the rotor off. Now I'm going to put grease along this part and that part of the hub, so that hopefully that'll kill that vibration. So I'm going to brush that off with a wire brush grease that up, put it back on, and check it. Since the squealing is so loud and it's been such a pain, I decided to go with anti-seize paste. It's a little thicker than the brake grease, and I'm putting it there, and I'm putting it where the wheel mounts to the rotor. So let me get this stuff back together. This handbrake is pulling up really high, so I'm going to adjust this handbrake travel, and that's done in here. See, somebody cracked this, jerking this handbrake up real high. So let me open up this panel, adjust this handbrake, and go test drive this car again. So the tools you'll need is a flat tip screwdriver, a T50 bit, and a ratchet. You know, over the years, these cables stretch that go back to your parking brakes. So this handle will come up higher and higher. What you need to do is open this armrest, pull this little panel out, and put a T50 on that bolt there, and just adjust it until your handle is engaging where you want it to. Open up the armrest, get everything you need to get out of the way of the armrest. You take a flat tip screwdriver, put it in that little panel, and twist it to pop it up and open. Now that it's open, you can see your adjustment screw. Right now the handle's traveling up real high, so I'm going to crank this bolt in a little bit. Let me get the ratchet on there. 1, 2, 3. Let me see how high it pulls now. That's almost perfect. I'm probably going to do it 2 more. 1, 2. Now that should be perfect. Nope, that's too high. Let me try it 4 more times. Still not quite where I want it, so I'm going to do it 4 more times for a total of about 12 cranks. So I ended up cranking it side to side about 20 times. I figure a quarter turn a side, so that's probably 5 revolutions. About 4 or 5 revolutions, and the parking brake is now where I want it to be. So I take this panel, put it back in, and I'm all done. There it is. I'm all done. Let's go on for a test drive. Test the brake squeal. See if we got rid of it or not. Release the parking brake. And I don't hear it, so it must have, there it is. It's that right front, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have to replace the pads. Those pads have got to be bad for this stuff to still be squealing. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.